This Shein sex doll controversy is crazy. Or because France just announced that they're moving to suspend Shein because they discovered that they were selling incredibly childlike sex dolls. Also understand, when I say childlike, this is the doll in question. It straight up looks like a little girl holding a teddy bear. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but whoever came up with this idea or made this, can we set them on fire? To the moderators, that's just a hypothetical question, not a call to violence. But connected to that hypothetical question, you had the Telegraph describing a doll as having an erotic body and having realistic genitalia. And so the outrage has been massive across the board. You had France's Consumer Affairs and Fraud Control Agency saying that the product leaves little doubt as to the nature of this content. And you had France's finance minister adding, if this behavior is repeated, we will be within our rights to request that Shein's platform be banned from the French market. Now, Shein defended themselves, saying the listing came from a third-party seller and that they're reviewing how they were able to circumvent the screening process. Or with the company also removing the listing and banning the sale of sex dolls, saying the fight against child exploitation is non-negotiable for Shein, and adding, I take this personally. We are tracing the source and will take swift, decisive action against those responsible. But then the whole situation got bigger because you had French reports saying that Shein was also selling weapons like machetes and brass knuckles on its site. And so you saw France deciding to launch proceedings to suspend the website. It was unclear exactly how the suspension will work or when it'll go into effect because, according to reports, Shein's website was still available in France on Thursday, but it just had no third-party products. But business ministers did visit Paris's major airport and blocked 200,000 parcels to be examined by a consumer watchdog. And as far as how long this will last, you had officials saying as long as necessary for the platform to demonstrate to the authorities that all its content is finally in compliance with our laws and regulations. But hey, for now, follow to stay in the loop because this is also not the only controversy they're in right now.